as their Raiders get set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys. This fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Now, you ready? Mike, my boy. I'm here.
Carr now on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Check 24. Hey, Raider 2. Express. Hey, Zoo. Deuce right, Chief. 55 is my guy, 55. General West. Shit.
Carr will try it again on 2nd down. He completes it to Jones. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Mike's 54. Greystone, Travis.
Shotgun now for Carr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. Here we go on 4th down with Carr. He's got a man. It's Williams. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a 1st down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say punt the football there.
So we're changing to analytics as we go.
This is caught inside the 15. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Tyrell Williams, 54 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2.
Recon, 152 fighter.
From the gun, Carr. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Gun. That's me.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he powers his way up past the 30. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Rip left. Undercut. Go. Get out there. We're going to 53. We're going to 54. 26.
Elliott. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Here we go. Go right in. Right there in the middle. 55. Hey, kill. 47. Under. Hey, kill. 26.
A first down throw for Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard.
Hey, 47. We're going to 53. I got it. 26.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
A quick throw here out to Cobb. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally down at the 9-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
First and goal, Dallas.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. One quarter down, 8-0 the score.
Here we go. All right, Nate. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46. Pick it up. 49. Check 49. Check 49. 26.
Prescott from the gun. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Here we go, 46.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Now Prescott. And it's caught off the deflection. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a third and goal.
Switch it, hey. D-line, get that. Who's it? D-line, get that quarterback.
Prescott on third and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Randall Cobb there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Pilot, 64, weak.
They'll run on first down. Richard. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Right there. 93. 93.
Now a play fake. Carr. He's airing it out for Williams. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
Good.
They start on the ground with Elliott. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Watch out. Hey, kill.
Prescott down. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Prescott going to come up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. 2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7 our score. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Looking to throw, Prescott. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, kill. 47. Under. Reset.
Now Elliott. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. On 2nd and 9, Prescott. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down.
Mike, 50. 55. Yeah. Hey, check one.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that is incomplete.
They had enough yards for the first down, but a clutch hit right there defensively. Jars it free. No first down.
On now is Kai Forbath to try the field goal. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they stake claim to the lead here. It's 10-8.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive.
And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
93. 6-6. Pull it high. Express. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I'm coming after you. Hey, exit. To you. That's it.
To throw his car. Complete to Jones. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
Come on. 6-2. Hey, high 7. Express. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Throwing on first down is Carr. He'll find Jones again, complete. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
734. Check 37. Check 37.
Now Carr again. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Right down. You're right, 54. You're right. Check. White. Express. Hey, turn it out.
On play action, it's Carr. He's airing it out for Williams. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Tyrell Williams in the final seconds of the first half. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So now here's Derek Carr leading his guys up to go for 2. The final shot here before half for Carr. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Let's go, boys, bring it on.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now.
Come on, let's go. Kill.
On second down, Elliott. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Switch.
Prescott letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, 42 yards. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Forbath, the extra point, and that will put them on top here in the third.
17,
Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing, because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Right, Monday. Express. 53, Mike. Let's go, defense. 694. 53.
Play action. Now it's Carr. And his throw here's incomplete. Sean Lee, the linebacker, able to get a hand in coverage.
And that one was knocked away, and I think the defender's going to be a little upset with himself. They made the play on the football, but that one felt like a forced pass by the quarterback. Thought he had someone open. He really wasn't. Maybe an example of having too much confidence in his receiver that no matter what, I'm going to throw it to him. And that was a play made by the defense, and it could have been a bigger one.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. I don't know. He had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know? The mental focus on the whole thing. Got to stay with it.
That's true. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Right. Express. Right there. 54. 618. Check me out.
They do go for it. It's Carr. He's got his man. It's Williams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Not often do fourth down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Carr going to throw. He completes it to Jones. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. This is Richard. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. 23 yards, the final tally. Carr now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
First and 10, 18-yard line.
Topper!
Into the red zone, it's Carr. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders have retaken the lead. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense, too.
That's a great point, because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
X3, 218, jump. 53, Mike. Hey, 734, deuce right, chief. Watch the edge. Check, lucky. Easy, kill. Bravo.
From the gun, it's Carr. And it'll be intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back now in the East Bay. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. First down throw for Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for, but it's going to be 2nd down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
Here we go, 46. 55. Then we're going to 53.
And to give this time to the tailback. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. This is Elliott. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Let's go.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. Go, go, go.
10th carry now for Elliott. And some room. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 29 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive.
Check. Right Monday down. Check. Check. Right. Check. Joker. You're mine.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. In his own end zone, it's Carr. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
We got to step it up. Alert 3. Later one. Express. 29.
To throw from his end zone. Carr. They'll find his running back. It's Jalen Richard. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider 1st down. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Now Carr. He's airing it out for Williams. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick.
Pick 6 all day. Don't throw my side.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kissed it on the ground.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. On second down, it's Pollard. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. Darryl Worley up to make the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Watch the twist, watch the twist. Check 13, check 13. Hey, kill. 47. Gun. Then we're going to 53. Then we go 47.
Again, it's Elliott. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
Here we go, 46. 55, come on. Go, get out there. Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come. Go. Here we go, going to 54, line 8.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And an alley to run. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Forbath able to convert the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This will be taken short. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll find his running back here, Richard. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
Hey, check 24. It's first. Hey, Charlie.
To throw his car. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. 25 seconds to go. A must recover if they're going to have any chance. And the Cowboys are going to secure the football, and with it, they'll just about secure the victory as well.
Get ready. Get ready. Here we go. Go right in. 5. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Show it up. 25. Check 26.
A first down carry by Elliott. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Prescott going to take a shot for Gallup. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. They'll try the right side with Elliott. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
47. 55, Mark, 55. Under. Yo. Mike, 55. 26.
Now Prescott on 4th down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48.
At 61, matchbox lights. Mike, 54. Go. Under 10. 10. 80 weapon. Express. Mike's 5-4. Right here.
One final try now for Carr. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, they got the tip they were looking for but couldn't secure it. And this one's over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.